Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Dead Man D's Kanji Study Streams. We got 12 new kanji coming right at you. The way this works is you're going to head over to jisho.org. That's JISHO.org. Figure out all the kanji I'm about to give you today. It'll just show you how to write them down so you can practice writing them. I practice writing them to memorize them. Some of you might be more audio learners. We got a little something for you too. So what you're going to do is if you see a new kanji today that you don't know yet, you haven't studied yet, write it down 10 times just for memorization's sake. And if you see a word you don't know, but it's got kanji that you do know, write it down 3 to 5 times just kind of to get the new kanji in the new context, in the new word. Today is kind of the unofficial animal word day for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we got a ton of new animal words today. Sparrows and pigeons and sharks and salmon and I don't know. It's just an animal word day. I don't know what to tell you. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first word for today is going to be salmon. Salmon. This is sake or shake. Kunyomi sake. Shake. Or fugu. Fugu is actually, you might recognize fugu is actually the name for the pufferfish, so I'm not sure why fugu is one of these. Kai is our first onyomi, our second is K. Kai and K. Sake, shake. Kai and K are our main ones. And this is just salmon. Salmon. Radicals in this kanji. On the left side, we have a fish, as one might expect for a word for an actual fish. And on the right side, we have a square or a jewel. A square jewel. So the salmon is the square jewel of fish. Salmon is the square jewel of fish. I'm going to remember this because salmon is often served as a square. You know, you get a little square patty from the fillet. Sake, shake, kai, ke is salmon. So since this is a new vocabulary kanji, we are going to write it down 10 times, and I'm going to recite its reading as I do so. You audio learners. Salmon is sake, shake, kai, or ke. Sake, shake, kai, or sake, shake, kai, or ke. Salmon. Kai, or ke, or shake, or ke. Salmon. Fish. That is a square jewel is salmon. Sake or shake. Okay, or salmon. Shake. The salmon or the square jewel of fish. Sake or shake. 5, 6, 7, 9. One more. Sake or salmon. Shake is salmon. Kai or K. Number 2. Number 2 is same. Let's see if they have it on here. There it is, same. Same is our first kunyomi. Our second going to be mizuchi. Same, mizuchi. And our onyomi for this is going to be ko. This is a shark. On the left side, we have fish again, but on the right side, instead of a square jewel, we have a crossing, coal. Crossing or coal. The fish crossing is a shark. I'm going to remember this because they often show sharks with kind of that cross mark scar on them as if something has slashed them up. Same, mizuchi, or ko is a shark. Same, mizuchi, or ko. Shark. Fish. Crossing. Same, mizuchi, or ko. Shark. Or fish of crossing. Same, mizuchi, or ko. Same, mizuchi or ko is it? Mizuchi, ko. Same, mizuchi or ko. Same, ko. Same, mizuchi or ko. Same, mizuchi or ko is a shark. Fish of crossing. Same, mizuchi or ko is a shark. Number 3. Number 3 is gomi. There it is. Gomi. Kunyomi, chiri or gomi. Gomi. Onyomi are chin and jin. Chin. Oh. Jin. Jin or jin. And this is dust, trash, or garbage. Radicals inside this one are a deer. This entire thing is kind of deer. And then underneath it is earth, or a deer's poop, is how I'm going to think of dust, trash, and garbage. A deer's poop is chiri, gomi, chin, or jin. Draw the house around it first. And underneath it, then 2 legs of the deer. And earth. Chiri, gomi, chin, or jin. Chiri, gomi, jin, or chin. Chin or jin. It's trash, garbage. Deer's earth or deer's poop is trash or garbage. Chiri, gomi, chin or jin. Deer's trash or garbage. Dust, trash, and gomi, chiri. Chin, chiri. Here's earth. Dust, trash, and chiri, gomi, in or G. And as a deer's earth, dust, trash, and deer's earth, dust, trash, and garbage. Gomi. Gomi des. Number 4. Number 4 is a sparrow. Thank goodness this one has a kind of well-rememberable kind of form. This is Suzume, is our kunyomi. Our onyomi are Jaku, Jan, Saku, also Shaku. Suzume is a sparrow. Radicals for this one are a little on top of an old bird. So a small bird is a sparrow. A sparrow. Small bird. Suzume. Suzume. Saku, shaku. Jaku, jan. Small bird is a sparrow. A Suzume, Jaku, Jan, Saku, or Shaku. Suzume, Saku, Jaku, Jan is a sparrow or a small bird. Suzume. Good. Small bird is sparrow. Good. Small bird is a sparrow. Number 5. Number 5 is a route or a mouse. Nezumi. Nezumi. Let's get the full kanji. There we go. Nezumi is our kunyomi. Can also just be Nezu. Onyomi are so. Okani sho. So or sho is a rat. Nezumi, nezu. This is a rat, a mouse, or dark gray. Radicals in this one are mortar on top of, Jesus, I don't even know what to call that. They're like canals. So the mortar inside canals. Okay, here we go. So if you want to take a picture out of this, I don't know many of the radicals on the bottom. They're just kind of random strokes here. Like this is kind of a halberd, and this is kind of mukai, but I don't know what to tell you. What I'm going to think of is this is like a broken grate over kind of the 2 lanes inside a sewer. And that's how you know it's a nezumi, nezu, rat. Rats are in the sewer. The mortar over kind of these 2 lanes of sewage. Nezumi, nezu, so or sho. Nezumi, nezu, so or sho. Very strange kanji. Nezumi. Nezumi, nezu, so or sho. Nezu, sho or water, kind of broken grate over a sewer and its lanes. Nezumi, so or it's a so or so or sho. Nezumi. Is a snow rat, mouse, dark gray. Zumi. So or rat or a mouse. Nezumi, nezu. Number 6. Number 6 is sode. 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 Onyomi sode. Onyomi is shu. And this is a sleeve, a wing of a building. Can also be an extension. Or to give someone the cold shoulder. I can't give you much in terms of meaning out of the kanji itself. On the left side, we have a garment. This is the radical for garment. On the right side, we have the radical for reason. So the garment with reason is a sleeve or the wing of a building. Sode or shu. I can't think of a kind of story for that like I can with the rats, but that's what it is. Sode or shu. I like to say 99% of Japanese studying kanji is just brute force it. Just rote memorize it. View the crap out of it. will eventually get it. Sode or shoe. Sleeve, a wing of a building, an extension, or to give someone the cold shoulder. Sode or shoe. Extension, a wing of a building, a sleeve. Give someone the cold shoe. あ、ちょっと待ってください。電話。A telemarketer. Don't you love those? Continuing on. Sode or shoe. Sleeve. Wing of a building. Give someone the cold shoulder. Sode or shoe. Extension of a building, a wing, or a sleeve. Sode. じゃあ次, number 7 is a claw or Italian. This is a tsume. Kunyomi tsume to tsuma. Onyomi is so. This is a claw, a nail, or a talon. Claw is a tsume or tsuna. And it looks like a claw, doesn't it? Tsume or tsuna is a claw. Tsume or claw. Tsuna is honey soul. Tsume. じゃあ次は8番について何かな。謎です。謎 is going to be our kunyomi. Our onyomi here are mei, 他にbei, mei and bei. And those are the readings for this guy here for rice. Bei, mei, or nazo. This is a riddle, a puzzle, an enigma, a hint, or a tip. Nazo, or mei, or bei. Nazo, mei, bei is a riddle, a puzzle, an enigma, or a hint. Radicals in this one are to say, or speech, on the left side, and on the right side we have astray, to be perplexed or to be lost. So to speak when someone is lost, you're giving them a hint or a tip. Or a speech that makes someone lost is a riddle, a puzzle, or an enigma. So you can read this two ways. Either the speech that makes someone lost, or to help someone when they're lost with speech with a hint or a tip. Nazo. Nazo, mei or bei. Nazo, mei or bei. Mei or bei. Riddle, an enigma, or a hint. It's either the speech helping someone get out of being lost, or a speech to make someone lost. Riddle, a riddle, a puzzle, a hint. Nazo. Nazo, mei or bei. Riddle or a hint. Igba. Nizzle. Fiddle. Int, or Nizzle. May or. You want to try and remember those onyomi because May and Bei are huge hints to what this kanji actually looks like, with rice in the center of it. Little hint for it. Is number 8. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9 is nabe. Nabe. Nabe is our kunyomi. Our onyomi is going to be ka. This is a pot, a pan, or a kettle. Cookware. I'm going to call this one cookware. Pot, pan, or kettle. Nabe or ka. Radical on the left side of this one is gold, and on the right side we have what could be construed as a pot on an oven, I guess, which is going to be kind of how I think of it. If I can find the radical for this one. I don't think I'm gonna, but let's see if I can. This is the radical that's in our kanji for sugiru. The radical itself means a crooked mouth, evil or dishonest. The gold that is evil or dishonest. I'm going to choose to think of it as a picture of pots and pans on a stove. A pot, a pan, or a kettle is a nabe or ka. The gold makes the shapes on the stove. First pat and behind the first one, nabe or gold that makes up a pot of nabe or ka is a pot, a pan, or a kettle. Number 10. Are we getting back to our birds yet? We're going to get back into our birds and animals pretty soon here. But not quite yet. This is niji. A niji. Kunyomi niji, onyomi ko. And this is a rainbow. Radicals in this one are a bug on the left side of the radical e, which is sometimes used to denote kind of engineering or crafting construction. So a rainbow is something that the bugs construct. The bugs construct a rainbow. I don't know what to tell you. If you've ever seen the anime Mushishi, it's like those kind of bugs. They're mushi. They're more like spirits that are making these rainbows in my mind. We'll try and do that. Mushi, the kind of spirits construct the rainbow and not bugs themselves, but mushi plus construction equals rainbow. Niji or ko is a rainbow. Niji or ko. Niji is a rainbow. Ko is ko. Ko. The pronunciation of this right one, construction, is also ko. So we're getting some hints here today on how to pronounce these. Number 11. And we're back to birds. Thank goodness. Our next one is hato, which is a pigeon. Hato. Hato desu. This is hato. Hoka ni atsumeru. Our kunyomi, our onyomi are Q and Ku. Gani Ku. And this is a pigeon or a dove. Pigeon or a dove. Hato, atsumeru, Q or Ku. Hato. See, for the radicals, we have 9 on the left side of a small bird. So 9 small birds. For instance, in the middle of the road in New York are pigeons or doves. And as in, pigeon or dove is one species of bird that you might see 9 of altogether in New York. That's how I'm going to try and think about it. Hato, atsumeru, or Q and Ku. Pigeon or a dove is 9 small birds. Hato, atsumeru, Q or Ku. Pigeon or a dove. Hato, atsumeru, Q or Ku. Or Q or Q or atsumeru, Q or Ku. Pigeon or a pigeon or a dove. And our last one for today, I think, is going to be another animal. I'm not positive. Let me double. Nope. It's another just plain old thing. This has been a weird day in that each one has pretty much been just a kanji, which I have not ever gotten before. You know, usually it's combinations of words or something. Today was odd in that it was all new kanji, and I think these were all new kanji. I haven't seen any of these before. So strange day that we got 12 brand new kanji, and they weren't, you know, in any words. They were just, you know, raw dogged, just the kanji. Our last one for today is Mayu. Mayu desu. Mayu, hokani, bi or mi. And this is an eyebrow. Radicals in this one are. Go to the radical book. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a 4. Mayu. We have an eye. This is an eye. And actually, it kind of looks like an eyebrow that goes over the eyes. And there's 2 of them even, so you know it's kind of the eyebrows in particular. They split. So this radical overall, without this kind of split in the center, is a corpse. And underneath it we have it's just the eye radical. That's nothing big. But this line in the middle of it is odd for corpse. You only see that in a few places. Koe, for instance, has samurai over this corpse with this line in it, and I don't know why they have the line in it. But these are eyebrows, kind of the overlinings of an eye. Or overlinings of an eye. Over corpse of an eye. Eyebrows. Honey, beat or meat? Mayu, meat or beat? Mayu, meat or beat? Meat or meat or meat or it kind of looks like an eyebrow, which I'm happy for. Mayu, meat or B are eyebrows. Today's gonna be rough on our review, but we're gonna do it anyway. A salmon or shake is our fish. That is a square jewel. Shake, sake, fugu, kai or k. Next is a shark, sorry, which is the fish of crossing, which is a mizuchi, or ko, mizuchi, ko, or same. Same, mizuchi, or ko is a shark. Same, mizuchi, or ko. 次は、dust, trash, and garbage is gomi. Ani, rin ではなく、chin or jin. Gomi, chin, or jin, which is the ears, earth, ears poop. Chin, gomi, or shin is dust or garbage. Chiri is our other pronunciation. That's right. Chiri, gomi. Chiri, gomi, chin, or jin. A sparrow is a suzume, a jan, a yaku, shaku, or a shaku. Suzume. Suzume, which fall on top of the old bird. Suzume. Yaku, shaku, saku. Suzume. 次は a rat or a mouse is a nezumi or nezu. Hokani so or sho, which is our kind of weird broken grate over what looks like the lanes of a nezumi or nezu. 次は a sleeve or a wing of a building or an extension or to give someone the cold shoulder. This is a sleeve or a wing of a building. Wing of a building. Right, it's the garment that makes sense. The garment of reason. I don't know why that is what a sleeve is. Maybe they didn't have sleeves at one point, and then when people said, "Oh, look, you can put sleeves on your garments," they were like, "Oh, that makes sense," and then it was a sleeve. Sleeve is a so or shu. Sode. Sode is a sleeve. Sode. Sode. So I got the pronunciation wrong, so I'm just writing sode, sleeve. I'm a very visual learner, so seeing those two right next to each other will help me remember. Sode. Sleeve. じゃあ次。A claw, a nail, or a talon is a tsume or tsuma. Tsume or tsuma, or so is a claw, a nail, or a talon. Number 8 is a riddle, a puzzle, an enigma, a hint, or a tip is a nazo, which is a speech that either gets one lost, may or bay, or a speech that helps one not be lost with a hint or a tip. Nazo, may or bay. 次は a pot, a pan, or a kettle. This is the gold, right, the gold that makes up the pots, pans, on and off. And this is a nabe. Nabe is a pot, a pan, or a kettle. Hokani ka. Nabe or ka is a pot, pan, or kettle. 次は a rainbow is a niji. Niji is the thing that the bugs construct or mushi construct. It's a niji or ko. Ko. Next is a pigeon or a dove, which is either a hato or a atsumeru. Hokani nani kana? Q or ku. That's right. Q, ku, hato, or atsumeru. Thing. Pigeons are the birds that you can see 9 of in an area. Hato or atsumeru with 9 plus bird. Our last one for today is going to be eyebrow, which is a mi, a bi, or a mayu, with our corpse radical over an eye, which looks suspiciously like an eyebrow. Mayu, mi, or bi. Thanks for joining me today, everyone, on this wonderful Friday afternoon. To be completely honest with everyone, I think the kanji lessons are going to come less frequently than every day from now on. I'm feeling some burnout coming, and I don't want to fully burn out, so I'm going to be taking breaks here and there, just to kind of continue my trudge forward. If you're ever feeling bad about kind of how your kanji studying's going, don't, because, you know, I probably review about 100 a day, which is kind of the secret to my learning method. I just go over a ton every day. And I usually get probably a third of them wrong. And when it starts creeping over that number, I know I'm studying too many at a time, so I kind of have to slow down. So if you ever feel like you really need a break from your studying, take it. Don't force yourself to study. That leads to the kind of full-blown give up that is not good. So take breaks, everybody. No, don't rush it. I mean, brush it as much as you can, but if you're feeling bad, don't do it anymore. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. どうもありがとうございました。さようなら。祭りを楽しみに。